Hello. Hi. This is Andy EcoCat. I'm here to talk to you today a little bit about toxins in your food. Recently, I had my blood tested for food allergies. We should all test ourselves once a year for food allergies. Seems like a good idea, right? But here's what I found that is interesting. While these folks are on the right path of food allergies, they seem to be missing a very important factor in why the body starts to get allergic reactions to certain foods we're eating in the first place. Testing your body for what testing your blood for what your body has deemed toxic is an excellent idea, but ignoring what the body is really reacting to is not. So let me explain how this is supposed to work. The body decides the body decides that a certain food, say corn, is now toxic to you, and it reacts accordingly. If you keep eating the corn, the body will keep doing what it has to do to protect itself. This actually leads to many other health problems, which I understand why. But the logic here is to simply stop eating that food and eat something else. Or okay, that will solve the problem, I guess, if you have to give up, say, corn forever. But we'll only substitute one problem for another. If we are not dealing with the cause, if we are dealing with the cause and not the effect. The effect is our body's reaction this way. The cause is not the food, but the toxins in the food, my opinion. So I won't get into trouble, you know how it is. So you are just replacing one toxin with another. The body will eventually start reacting to that. Another thing I see is that if the body decides that, say, corn is bad, then all corn would be bad to this body, even if that corn was organically grown without chemicals, and change the page, and is full of nutrition, and it was grown in your backyard. I call it the Pavlov effect. Ring the bell every time you eat a bad corn. It will ring when you eat a good corn too. Or actually, maybe ring the bell if you eat a good corn, ring the bell if you eat a bad corn, and it's all be the same. Corn is especially bad since it is of the GMO variety, which is a special super duper high fructose. If you eat this sugar, you will die sugar. Corn is one of the items that it says I'm allergic to, and I can understand why. It is really simple because these last few months, my wife and I really wanted corn, and since no organic corn was found, gee, I wonder why. I think cross-pollination. Any organic corn field where anywhere near GEO will end up the same, GEO. And we're starting to buy the locally grown food even though it was not organic. And so yes, it will affect me. I bet I can eat a real organically grown corn that has no toxins and my body will still react. Think the bell. I believe I can untrain my body, but that is another story. So this got me thinking, and there are some results of that thinking. We are eating more and more toxins than ever before. Even certified organic produce is being polluted. The word natural no longer means safe and natural. Almost all products that say natural will have the high fructose GEO corn fructose, as well as whatever GEO they can make. See, the Bayer buys Monsanto. Look, I fell for it. I was eating natural foods and thinking they were what it says. And now you know that it's not. Toxins are entering the bloodstream through the air, the soil, the food, the water. Certified organic produce are being grown close to fields of conventional chemically grown foods. They are contaminated by worker equipment. They are being contaminated by shipping. Did you know that even if it's organic grown, it must be treated with chemicals before entering the United States, if it's grown outside the United States? Organic produce is being contaminated in storage. put a freshly sprayed chemically grown pesticide in the same container with a clean vegetable and test before and test after, and what do you get? Then organically and chemically grown are both placed next to each other in the stores. Seriously, right? Not to mention that companies are outright lying to you or just plain fooling you. Many products that say non-GMO and you buy it thinking it's safe. Not really. It's being grown with whatever chemicals they were using before. It's not organic. It does not say certified organic. If it doesn't say certified organic, don't buy it. By the way, all certified products by law has to be GMO, actually GEO, free. Natural does not mean it is free of GMO or free of pesticides or whatever. When I think it is a great idea to test, while I think it's a great idea to test for food allergies, you should also not fall for it if they tell you that your body doesn't know when it's organic food you're eating. I believe that you're being lied to, the food, not the doctors, into thinking that certain food is bad for it when it in reality is a toxin in the food that you are reacting to. So I would also take a toxin test and see if any of the toxins are found in my blood, and I see no reason to think that my blood is toxic free. I'm not going to have my blood tested and the doctor says, oh my God, you should be dead by now. The bottom line is that we have to take more action on our part and tell the business world that toxins are bad, and we want to live in a world with less toxins and not more, especially in our food, water, air, oceans. We can do this, but we have to start at home, in our gardens. Tell folks like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Lassen's, PC Greens, to name a few, that we do not want conventionally grown produce, but only want safe organic foods and products. Tell them that we read labels. We know that labeling something like a name with organic, like organic green, we will think is organically grown too, and it's not. We know the difference. Let's see, where was it? Oh yeah. Pest control companies are changing their names to sound like they're green and organic, but they're not. Don't be fooled. Read ingredients before you eat. Any questions? Send it to Andy Lopez at invisiblegardener.com. Mention EcoCat in the subject, and I will get back with you. Thank you very much. Happy growing organically, of course. And now for some music. Yes. Bye. Okay, yeah, it was one of those days, yeah. Hope I'm getting better at this. Hang out with some music, you know what I mean? Play some music, baby. Play some music. Okay, bye.